Hello guys, it is Fury Lovery here. Today I'm here with another video in my kitchen organization series. I'm here to organize my pantry today. Going to let you just take a quick look inside of the disaster dungeon. This is a mess. I really do need to get it cleaned and organized so that I can be fully functional and less stressed. So let's get started on this big pile of mess. So you can see I had the right idea about labeling my shelves. I have a snack shelf here, but as you can see there are things here that shouldn't be here, like cereal and some pasta up there at the top that shouldn't be on this shelf. So I need to clear that. I have a grain shelf, but of course you can see I have some empty boxes back here and some things that need to be moved away from that shelf. I have a protein and starch shelf, so I'm not really sure why those sweet items are there and the cereal is there. So one of the bins in my refrigerator broke. You can see that broken part there on the side. This is how it's supposed to look. So it broke, and so rather than throw it out, I am going to use it in my pantry. You can see that it fits pretty good there on the shelf, and so what I'm going to do is just put some snacks in it. So it's pretty much grab and go, easy access. So when I moved into this house was built in the 1980s, and this pantry did not have, these shelves are very deep. So I had to improvise. I just picked up one of these plastic shelving units from Walmart, and I just put it up there so that I can maximize my shelf space. And the ceiling is pretty tall here too, so I think I did a pretty good job, and I kept the price pretty cheap just to get some extra storage up there. Okay guys, so what I have is several containers of snacks that I recently picked up from the grocery store, and so I'm just going to go ahead and put these on the shelves so that they're grab and go when it's time to fix my son a snack for school or to just give him a snack after school. Okay guys, so here is my finished little organized caddy. You can't even really tell that this is a broken refrigerator bin. It looks just like an expensive plastic basket that you would get somewhere. And here is a look at it up on my shelf, so it's time to place in some of my other snacks. So these items are just some older items that I got about 2 weeks ago, and I took them out of the big bag and I just put them in this little plastic Dollar Tree container. Here is just an update of what the shelf is looking like now. I got my crackers up there on the second shelf, and then I have a little smaller bags of snacks down on the third shelf. Next, I have some packages of the fruit cups, which I'm going to take out of the bigger packages so that they can be grab and go. I can grab some and put them in the fridge, or just grab some to put them in my lunch bag for work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take these out of the packaging here and break them down so that I can put them up on the shelf. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take my little individual fruit cup here and put it right up here on this shelf, and it fits just perfectly up there. And what I can do is start stacking these on top of each other, and it's just so neat and so convenient, easy to get to. Okay guys, so here is a look at my little fruit shelf here. Everything is all neatly contained on the shelf and orderly, tidy. And you don't really have to worry about expiration dates because the expiration dates are on the cup, so you don't have to worry about keeping the box and all that big old packaging. So I have some sweet treats, old and new, so I need to go ahead and go through these packages, get rid of the boxes, and make use of the shelving on my door. I recently hung this 3 shelving unit that I got from Amazon.com. At first I had some little Dollar Tree plastic baskets up here, but they were not working out for me. I had them up here with some thumbtacks, and as you can see, I made a million holes. So right now this is a more sturdier option for me, and then if I need to stack some items, I have room to stack as well. Right now on the shelf I just have a few Belvita bars and a few of the Fiber One bars left of my package, and so let me get some of these other snacks up here. Okay guys, so what I decided to do was stack these snacks vertically, and that way I could fit more on the shelf. So I have about 3 of the Rice Krispie treats able to fit on the shelf, so that's like 15 of them on one shelf, which is pretty good. And so I didn't have to buy any plastic bins, they just fit right on the door. Now it is kind of ugly back here with all these holes that I've made, so I'll probably put something pretty back there a little bit later, but right now I'm just worried about being able to function, and so that's what I did there. So now it's time to work on this grain shelf. I'm going to take out all of the cereal. I am working on a breakfast bar out in my kitchen, so the cereal really can come out of the pantry. So as I was stating earlier, my shelves are very deep. They go way back. So I had some Dollar Tree risers back there in the back. I think I will leave those, but I think I will also add some risers that I got from Bed Bath & Beyond. So this is what I've come up with so far. I've just placed the longer riser here, 3-tiered riser in the front, and then I placed a smaller one in the back. So I have a riser on top of a riser, just so I can maximize the space in this deep pantry. So previously I had all of my kind of rice packets in this wire basket, but I don't think that's gonna work for me any longer, so I'm just gonna go ahead and transfer these boxes over to the tiered shelf. Okay y'all, so this is what I decided to do with my rice and kind of dinner sides situation. So even though it's rice, I did put that Annie's pasta back there because I'm just making this a side shelf pretty much. And there's the 5-pound bag of rice, what's left of it. I have my breadcrumbs in the back with some cornbread stuffing back there as well. And then I have both the boxes of rice and then the bags of rice. And I still have a little bit of room left so that when more goes on sale, I can get more. So I'm going to move on to this third shelf here. Now I did have some magazine holders kind of trying to take up that extra deep space back there, but it's not really working out for me, so I'm going to take these out and redo some. So since this shelf is labeled as proteins, I went ahead and put my beans on this shelf, and next I'm going to put some canned meat. So next I just took one of the really thin little trays from the Dollar Tree. They have the 3 dividers, and so I just kind of put the canned meat in those, so the tuna and the can of tuna, and then the sardines I put in there just to save space. And then on this shelf I just went ahead and put my wheat and my rice pasta, and then I have room to grow in the back, so when the sales come back around for boxed pasta, I will stack that towards the back, and then I have plenty of room. So the next shelf down here is sort of like a baking center, but I'm going to pull these items out and have this be dedicated for a space for my canned goods. Okay, so what I decided to do on the canned goods shelf was to place 2 of the larger size tiered shelves back to back for each other, and I'm going to put the kind of corn and everything like that in the back, and then the more green vegetables in the front. And then I put the beans over here in a wig box just to kind of separate them. Okay guys, so here is what my canned goods shelf is looking like, and I have plenty of room to grow. So when I get ready to stock up again on canned goods, I can fill this in pretty good. And even back there in the back, if I wanted to stack cans on top of each other, I could do that. So what I decided to do on the very bottom shelf here was put all of my oil bottles down here. I have some empty ones, and then I have some unopened vegetable oil. So all of those type items will go down here. And then I decided to put my olive oil back there in the back. Since it is sort of vegetable related, I put it back there. I also decided to put my vegetable and fruit cleaning caddy in here. So I have my fruit and vegetable wash handy. I have two different kinds. And then I have my canned goods strainer here. I have my little cucumber or potato slicer, my vegetable brushes, and my microfiber towels for drying the fruits and vegetables. So all of that is convenient and in one little area specifically for vegetables. I have some bags of popcorn here on the side of the wall in my little Dollar Tree shower caddy. I'm getting ready to make a little popcorn drawer under my microwave, so I'll leave these items here until I get ready for that portion. Just a recap, here is the first shelf, the pantry door, the second shelf, third shelf, fourth, and final down there at the bottom with the oils in the basket. Thank you for tuning in to watch my kitchen organization video, pantry series. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on my next organization video.